from Gry. Just wants to know, how long did you spend writing and recording this new record?
On and off, about a year. A lot of the stuff was written already. Like I said, there's a few songs off of the first record on here that we just wanted to redo. Steve was very adamant about, because I am coming out with another record after this one, like pretty quick. Steve was adamant about doing these songs over because, you know, he thought that they needed to be done again. But they are, for anybody that has the first record, if there's a song on the first record, and then it'll be on this record too, it's gonna be, it's a world away, you know.
Yeah.
It's not like we're like, I already have this one. Like, it's different now, you know.
Yeah, well, I noticed when you're playing them out live, they sound a lot different than you do on that first record.
Way different.
And I think
these are more like we're doing it live.
Uh-huh.
But it's great. I'm so excited about it. You know, it was just lucky I met Steve, I think.
How'd you meet him?
I met Steve in Barbados when I went down there to write for Joss. And he was, you know, down there with her, recording her. And we just hit it off, man. We ran through the bushes holding hands. No, we hit it off. He's into the same kind of music I'm into, and like, he's into really organic sounds, not big production stuff.
Right.
You know, he doesn't like anything too super compressed, nothing too wetted up, reverbed out, you know. That was like exactly like for me. I was like, this is perfect, man. This is perfect. And I was ready to go record in Los Angeles. So I was going to go live out in LA for a while to make this record. But Steve, you know, his studio was in New York. And I wanted to be in New York at the time. I had a lot going on there. So it worked out. It was like a gift from God, you know.
It's so refreshing now to hear, you know, just no synthesizers and no, you know, just
I know, that's what we were laughing yesterday when we were in the studio. We were laughing, and it's like, you know, it sounds so different from everything else, but only because there's nothing else on it but our instruments, and like, it's so original sounding because, you know, it's not overdone.
Right.
Everybody's so used to hearing overdone stuff. That all this stuff sounds timeless, man. It sounds like it could be an old, you know, an old Stones record or something. There's no instruments that are dated.
Yeah, that's right. The synthesizer sounds, you know, you hear something from that.
None of it.
You could identify the record based on the synthesizer. It's an 80s record or an 80s record.
No doubt. Production does not interfere with composition. Because I feel like a lot of people totally rely on production to compensate for weak composition, you know? So it's like, if you would have just buckled down and made the song better, you wouldn't need all these tricks to try to bump your chorus up and, you know, to try to make the song exciting. So people get they rely so heavily on production to make up for shitty songwriting.
Right.
You know?
Absolutely.
But I wanted to do the opposite. And I think that we got pretty close. And, you know.
And then you're going to go even more that way with the other record, right?
The other ones, yeah. It's funny that I'm talking like that now, because the next one is totally stripped down. Like, I'm not even going to have electric guitars on the next record.
Wow.
You know, it's going to be, I'm not even going to let the drummer use sticks. Again, the drummer's going to use brushes. And like bamboo wraps or something, you know. But yeah, the next one's gonna be. I'm excited for the next one too. I'm excited to have this one released and just be done with it and move on. But I'm really excited to record the next one, just because it's going to be so organic. Anybody that likes acoustic music is going to love the next record. You'll see we redid Miracle of Mine for this record, and the recording of Miracle of Mine on this coming record is kind of going to be how the whole next record is going to be. But I think that, you people out there are really going to like both records. But you're really going to like the way Miracle of Mine sounds on this one.
Yeah,
and it's a teaser to what's coming for the next record.
The other night in Hoboken, you played Miracle of Mine. It was real stripped down and quiet, and the tempo was real slow.
Yeah, everything was quiet except for the people in the audience. It was cool though, because we wanted to just play through it. We hadn't played together in, since, where was the last place we played? I think it was Nashville, right?
No, LA.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, LA. We hadn't played together since LA, so it was right.